It's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with arguably the future, not just American heavyweight, but heavyweight boxing in general. Jared Big Baby Anderson, who returns April 13th on ESPN at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas, against Riyad Mary. First off, how's everything going, man?
Good, good. I'm blessed, happy to be able to work. You know what I'm saying? I look good, I feel good, so I'm ready to fight.
First off, congratulations on the news of father to be, right?
Thank you, thank you.
How much has that sunk in your head during this training camp?
Um, Not a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I have been around the mom, my girl right now, but uh, it really hasn't not yet. I think I'm too much in fight mode, too much. I got too much riding on it right now. Have I been thinking about it? Yeah. And it's giving me a little bit more motivation, but I don't think it really has sunk in yet.
hmm when you saw the ultrasound, right? And I know we'll get to boxing, but just that moment, because I just had a newborn, just that feeling that you got, like when you saw it, like you're like, this is a real person that I'm going to be taking care
Um, Even then, even when I saw the ultrasound, I still don't think it kicked in. I think it really kicked in when I seen the DNA test, and it was like, man, like, sheesh. No, I say that. I think the feeling of me like experiencing is everything is coming true and like to fruition is when I seen the baby kicking and moving. Like when I seen the
of.
ultrasound, like when I was actually at the doctor with her. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yeah, and I don't want to not touch too much on stuff outside of boxing. And I know that you started camp in Toledo, and being someone who lived in Toledo and stuff like that, is it safe to say at times that just being close to home can just create distractions and major part why you moved to Texas to train?
Yeah, I definitely can agree with you there. I don't think it was the cause of the issues that I had, but I think it definitely is fair to say that it does cause a lot of distractions and can lead me down the wrong path.
With that move, did you feel, and this, you said this in like your documentaries before, it wasn't a move that you felt that you needed to do more than that you wanted to do, or is that to become like a great boxer in the sport of boxing?
Um, I would say it was something like because they pushed it upon me in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a choice of mine at first. It was my parents and my manager, and my promoter Tom Antonio Leonard. But I kind of it kind of grew upon me. The more I got down there, the more I kind of seen that I'm not missing anything back home. The same people are doing the same things, and it kind of just grew on me to know like it's a lot better down here and a lot better opportunities for me to further my career. So it grew on me for sure, but it wasn't in the beginning a need for me. It was just like a I'm going because everybody think it's a good choice.
You've been a guy who's been extremely transparent about your goals in the sport of boxing, right?
Sure.
Ruffle some feathers, and it's nothing we haven't heard before, right? Win your
Mhm.
fights, get your money, keep your faculties, right? So
Right.
why does it seem like, in just my opinion, that it seems some of that criticism latches to you a lot more than other fighters when he kind of speaks?
Hey, I want to know the exact same thing, man. I kid you not, because people be like, man, dog. And I was just on the saying this on the other interview, dog. Like they be, I ain't gonna use the word, but they be riding so hard, and I'll be like, bruh, I'm literally just an average dude. Like if y'all would leave me alone, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know, I don't get it. I guess it's life though, and I can't do nothing. But I mean, what I do know is they gonna bet against me. That's what I can say. So I'm grateful for that, I guess, because in the long run, I'm gonna win a lot more money.
Yeah, and kind of touching a little bit more of that, I'm gonna get my money and keep my faculties. Do you see yourself in the future? Let's say like you got out the sport the way you want it, but kind of coming back, maybe like Mike Tyson, get a lot of money for the Jake Paul back. Like, or is that what you're trying to prevent? Like you don't want to do that.
Uh, um, I can see my only way I can see myself doing it is if it's like a goofy like Jake Paul, you know what I'm saying? But that would still be like within my means. Like say I'm 35 and I still been training because I just enjoy working out and staying fit. And it comes along a 22, 23-year-old YouTuber who think like, oh, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Then it would be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna make $10 million off of beating up a chump. I mean, I might as well, but Nah, I'm definitely preventing having to, fight for any type of funds after I'm 35, 40, stuff like that.
Do you see Mike kind of beating up Paul in that? Or
I, I was just saying, like I said, I was just speaking on this in the last interview. The dude Razor Reddick and James Toney, I don't know if you've seen that, but they fought in Jamaica last year or whatever,
yeah.
and it looked it horrible. So just in that, having that in my mind, I don't really want to see it. But I just hope that Mike, still got something and is able to, at least keep him aware and honest and keep him off of him so that it don't look bad. He is fighting somebody half his age. So I honestly hope Mike win, of course, but if worst comes to worst, I hope he just don't look bad.
You know what, Texas being, would you safe to say like Texas your second home now?
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
do you feel that the fight with Riyad Mary brings the same type of pressure that you did possibly fighting Charles Martin, which that was a last minute replacement, but like you fought in Toledo, does it feel that type of same pressure if
No,
you
it's no pressure. It wasn't no pressure then. It was it was camp reasons of why my performance was what it was, and also to tie in with the camp reasons, it was me trying to make the fight. If you ever go back and watch the fight, anybody ever go back and watch the fight, I was literally like stalking him the entire fight, trying to make the fight because he was kept moving, going around me. Some people may call it boxing, some may call it running, whatever you want to call it. He was not trying to engage in the fight, nor make the fight until like the fifth round, and that was it. After that, he went again and went back to trying to run. So I was trying to make the fight from round one to round 10, to put on a great show for my fans. It was my first time home. But here, no, I definitely don't feel as though there's any type of pressure. I'm just ready to go put on a good show and perform well.
what Riyad Mary, he's coming off a big win against the former Olympian amateur standout. I mean, he's fought all these guys. What do you think of him as a fighter in this fight?
Um, I think he's sloppy in a lot of ways, to be honest. But I think he is a decent fighter and he's active, and has some speed to him. So I'm not gonna count him out. But I know what I'm capable of, and I know he got to deal with me. I'm the better fighter.
My last set of question is, I like looking at your Twitter. You put some cryptic stuff, but you put a tweet out that stated, "I'm appreciated in rooms I'm never in," and that's a great feeling. And just
Sure.
what did you mean by that? Just a little bit.
Hey, what's so crazy? I'm happy you said that. See this? Hey, Evan, you need to have him on here a lot more. I don't know why you don't call people that actually relate to me and then we can actually vibe out in the interview, dude. But that specific tweet was, man, it's very appreciated, and I really do appreciate it. But it happened because, believe it or not, somebody from Toledo, who I've known for some time now, I hadn't talked to him in a long, long time, but he just told me like I had swiped up on one of his stories and just said something just random. I can't remember what it was. And we was laughing. And next you know, he texted me a paragraph about how his kids always talking about me, how they always watching my fights, and what I kind of mean to his kids, and that, that keep doing what I was doing because they looking up to me. And this was even after, all the arrests and stuff. So it was just like, dang, it hit me and smacked me in the face. Like, even the rooms that I'm not in, I'm still appreciated in. And it's very like that was heartwarming to me to let me know like these kids still love me, still, look up to me and still want to take pictures with me, all that good stuff. And it means something. It made me give hope to the world because I think the controversy and hypocrisy in boxing and boxing fans, I think it really, give me a bad taste in my mouth about how I look at people and how I look at fans because it's like you can't do anything right. You know what I'm saying? When you do something right, you look great, you look good, everybody give you this praise, but then let you make one mistake, let you get hit with one punch, you know what I'm saying? It all change and all turn and everybody got the worst thing to say about you. So it's just the hypocrisy of it that I really disagree with. But for sure, that conversation with him and knowing that his kids still feel that way about me, it really made me feel good that day and made me make that tweet.
I'm assuming you and Shakur can relate, and probably that's like your brother, and you guys had
For
probably
sure. Sure.
conversations like similar like that. And he's obviously going through his normal boxing, life situation. Still win the fight, now, goes from people saying, he's top, and then now it's like, okay, so I'm assuming that you
100%.
guys had those type of conversations and
100%. 100%. Like I don't understand how people would even guess or think that he wouldn't be on top of the fighters that they compare him to, and they don't. I don't understand how they don't see who's running from who, who's ducking who. Like going to fight Regis Prograde when you could have, you know what I'm saying, fought Shakur, when Shakur told you he'd go to 140, then you lowball him, and then you like all it's just weird. I hate it. I don't like it, and boxing fans act like they can't read or they don't see.
well, look, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got training camp and you got, it's fight week and things are gonna, get really exciting coming up. Just want to give you a final message to your fans. So you'll be tuning on April 13 on American Bank Center, Corpus Christi, Texas on ESPN.
Make sure y'all watch it, man. Make sure y'all tune in. You'll see the best version of Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson, man. I appreciate y'all. And if y'all my true genuine fans, y'all know I love y'all. Stick with me, man. We're going to the top.
All right, awesome. Appreciate it.
No problem.